Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Allen setting up to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35.
White, 10 black, ball red. Field black. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
60 red. 60 red. You don't blue. 10.
Second down pass play coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Okay.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. 52 blasted.
They're going to try and throw it here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Go right side, and Shakir has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motion man sent left. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a James Cook touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting this drive with a design run. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Red, 52. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
52 blue. Ready.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. Back to throw now, Allen. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Throwing now on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. All set to go now from the 35.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smack, red. Check,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set, cut. Black 40. Cut, cut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Alert!
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Those defenses spend all week trying to find that numbers advantage. How can I get a guy free? Or how do I get my best rusher in a one-on-one to beat him and get home and get that sack? That was study put into action for the SACK.
Now Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Andre Schmitz lining this one up. From the right hash, 55 yards out. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll work against the blitz. Catch made underneath by the back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Down. 60 red. 60 trouble. 38. Set.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
At the 42-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 10 black. Field black. Green jack. Eagle blue. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in a hurry up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. but find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
56.
Allen to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Schmidt connects, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Tootin now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Setting up to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
10 black. 6 mega. Red cycle. Green jack.
Third down from the gun. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jacksonville in punt formation. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Slot man in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw for Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. To the air again, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Allen gonna throw again. That's Smith on the slant. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set, ready. Shoot, 60 red. 60 red. Set.
We'll air it out on third. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Allen now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Finds him on the slant. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Again, Allen to the air. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Play action now with Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 1st down, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Allen looking to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Allen on third down. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills stretch their lead on the final play of the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 45, white. Eagle blue. Ready?
Now come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Let's go. Hey, what? Side 2.
Throwing again on 2nd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Black 40.
They are throwing it again. Fits it through the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Design quarterback run here. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Green jack. Yellow.
Now looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Jump off, caught by his back. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Allen setting up play action. This will be caught by Kirk. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Setting up, second and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Allen gonna throw again. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And this is Schmidt for the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Finds a seam down the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to do some window dressing.
Okay, ready?
Second and 3 now.
Ready, set.
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
Tootin on first and 10. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second down give to Tootin. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Pass play now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Clark Phillips with the pick. Into the red zone. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Ready, ready. Bring it back. 45. Blue striker.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
43 rail, 10 black. Claws red.
Do this.
Red, cycle. Set, cut.
First down, play action. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. First down from the 42.
Down. Ready.
Looking in the air here. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting, that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. For the Bills, fight their way to a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.